All right, Chuck. These are the figures you went over that you agreed to. This is your term, your rate, and your base monthly payment. I do want to let you know you can take delivery of the vehicle at that base payment. However, based on what you told me earlier, that might not be the best choice for you. There are a lot of different options available to you. As the finance manager, it's my responsibility to go over them with you. May I begin?
Yes.
Okay, by choosing the preferred option, you will receive an extension of your 3-year, 36,000 mile limited bumper-to-bumper coverage from Ford. Instead of having 3 years, 36,000 miles, this will be extended all the way out to 6 years, 75,000 miles. Now, based on what you told me earlier, not only will this cover you for the length of your loan, but also the number of miles that you plan on driving. Also included in this is your 3-for-1 tire and wheel. In the event that you do hit any of those potholes out there, run over a nail, a screw, any kind of road hazard, you will get unlimited number of times, no deductible. They will repair or replace your tire, wheel, rim, mount, and balance. Also included with this is going to be windshield protection. Get any kind of cracks in your windshield up to 6 inches, divots, things like that, you're covered. And also paintless dent repair. Dings, dents in your car, shopping carts, whatever, that's covered up to 4 inches or the size of a softball. That's unlimited number of times, no deductible again. Next included is going to be your gap insurance. Are you familiar with gap?
Nope.
Okay, so basically everybody knows as soon as you drive a vehicle off the lot, that's when it's going to lose the most value. Your insurance company is only going to pay in the event of a total loss or theft up to that lower value. What gap insurance does, it pays the difference between how much you still owe the bank and how much your insurance company is going to give you. They're also going to give you up to $1,000 of your deductible from your accident. Gap insurance is especially important if you don't put very much money down, or if you rolled any inequity from your last car. Nobody wants to pay for a car they don't even own anymore. Lastly, in this preferred package is going to be your maintenance program. This is Ford's maintenance program. There's a lot of advantage over most of the maintenance programs out there, and they're usually the same price. So in addition to getting your 3 years, every 5,000 miles you'll get an oil change. They also cover a whole lot of other maintenance programs or a whole lot of other maintenance items, such as brakes, wiper blades, tubing, all that kind of stuff. Here are your 2 different payment options. Do you have any other questions about this package before I move on?
Nope.
Great. By selecting the value package, you get all the great benefits that you got in the preferred package, except you are going to forfeit that maintenance program. What that means for you, obviously, it means you're going to have to pay for your oil changes, your brakes, blades, all that kind of stuff. More importantly for me, when I purchased this, it was more of a budget issue. It was kind of hard for me to think ahead and say how much money am I going to have to budget each month towards these items that you are going to have to pay for, because it's maintenance stuff. It's stuff that you are going to have to pay for eventually. The other great benefit of the maintenance program is unfortunately, gas is only going to go one direction. Oil is going to follow. So you're going to pay for what the oil prices are now, not what they're going to be in 3 years. Here are 2 different payment options. Do you have any questions before I move on? Excellent. By choosing the basic option, you're going to get all the benefits from the value, except you're going to be forfeiting the gap insurance. What that means to you, if you do get in an accident, a total loss, or a theft, you are going to have to pay the difference between how much you owe and how much your car is worth. This is especially important to you because I see that you didn't put any money down and you did have a little bit of inequity that you rolled in from your previous vehicle. The gap that you're going to have in the event of a total loss is going to be a little bigger than most people's. For example, we did have a customer here at McCafferty, bought a brand new F-150, rolled in some inequity from his Dodge Ram. 6 months down the line, he did get in an accident and total it. They wanted $10,000 difference between what he owed and what his car was worth. That's kind of an extreme example, but it gives you a good idea why gap is so important. Here are your 2 different payment options. Any questions? All right. Lastly, this is going to be the last option for you. This is your so it does include your maintenance program. What you will be forfeiting is that 3-for-1 wheel and tire. After last year, I don't think there's anyone out there that doesn't see very much value in the wheel and tire 3-for-1. What that means to you, when you do hit one of those potholes, and the depth of the pothole is deeper than the thickness of your tire, which are getting smaller and smaller every day, you are going to damage that rim. You are going to have to replace that tire, mount and balance, all that kind of stuff. So you're going to have to pay for that. Everybody knows that. What you don't realize a lot of times is just how much money that costs. Even on the more basic vehicles with the less expensive tires, less expensive rims, it's going to come in between $600 and $900. And that's the major stuff. You're also going to get covered for you hit a nail, you hit a screw, any kind of road damage, you get a nail on the side of your tire, you're going to need a new tire. The nice thing about this place, a lot of places that have similar coverages, they're going to say, oh, you have 50% tread. We're only going to pay 50% for your new tire. They're not going to do that. As long as your tire's not completely bald and you pass inspection, you need a new tire, you're going to get one. The other great benefit that a lot of times people forget is going to be that paintless dent repair. In addition to just having your vehicle look nicer, you're going to want to get rid of this vehicle and upgrade eventually. When you get that vehicle appraised, each ding, each dent, $100, $200 is going to be deducted off your appraisal. So it not only makes your car look good, but also hold its value. Here are 2 payment options there. Have any questions? Okay, so before I ask you to choose an option, I want to make sure, do you have any questions about the grouping or the pricing on any of the options? Okay, which one works best for you?
Base payment.
Not a problem at all. Can you do me a favor? Can you sign right there next to the base payment? Great. Now, I have been doing this for a while. Most of the times when someone does choose a base payment, because of one of 2 reasons. It's either because of the cost of the vehicle or the way that everything was grouped together. Which one was it for you?
Cost.
I understand. Cost is important. Budget's also very important. I just bought a house, so it's super, super important. And I understand. The nice thing about purchasing from McCafferty is I do have the authority to kind of cater this to your needs. On the preferred package, which 2 of these has the most value in your opinion?
3-for-1 and prepaid maintenance.
The 3-for-1 and the maintenance. This would be the price, monthly payment if you only had the 3-for-1. This would be the monthly payment if you got the maintenance. This would be the monthly payment for both of them. Which one works best for you?
I'll take them both.
Sounds great.